What's up, everyone? I just got off the line with NBC The Voice Season 22 champion and American country singer-songwriter Bryce Leatherwood. We talked about his hometown of Woodstock, Georgia, being crowned the Voice winner, career sacrifices, working with Coach Blake Shelton, most powerful experiences, his identity as an artist, dream collaborations, future records, touring, and more. So without further ado, here's my conversation with Bryce. Bryce, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you so much for having me, man. I'm just super happy to be here, and all this attention I've been getting, man, it's mind blowing, and I'm just so happy to be representing country music in my home state of Georgia as well, and to be the season 22 champion.
Yeah, man, it's so wild to think that this has become a full circle moment for you. From performance after performance, it must be draining. Talk to me about that.
Man, it feels like it. It feels like I've been dreaming the whole time, man. And there's a lot of hard work that's involved in the show, a lot more than people expect. But I'm just happy to say it's over. And I came, I saw, and I conquered, and here I am. And I have a lot of people across America to thank for that, and I'm just super happy to be representing Georgia, to be representing my hometowns. I got multiple hometowns, like I've said multiple times, but I'm just super happy for them and for country music. I think this is a good step in a good direction.
Absolutely. And I want to ask you, why did you want to become a country artist in the first place?
Well, I mean that's all I've really ever known, is to be a country artist, is to be what I was born to be. So country music has always spoke to me. It's always influenced me with storytelling and reminding me of home and reminding me of the way life is. And I'm just very, very happy to represent that. And I hope I do it in a good way and do it proudly.
Yeah, and obviously you're from Woodstock, Georgia. And obviously you made a lot of sacrifices in order to have a career in music. Can you talk about some of those things that you feel that you've sacrificed the most in order to get this career?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things. At 22 years old, I mean, I've seen a good bit. I mean, I've been through relationships, love lost, and I've been through not spending enough time with family, being away from home, being away from um, my hometown of Statesboro, being away from Woodstock, and just being on the road. And you miss a lot. You miss family, and just I'm ready to get back and show them my love, and then get right back to it because this is all I know. So I'm ready to do it.
Absolutely. And how did you learn about the voice blind auditions?
I had signed up on Instagram after a show one night, probably about 3 o'clock in the morning. I saw an ad and I filled out my information and sent a couple of videos. The next thing you know, they're giving me a call back and wanting me to come sing some more.
Yeah, and it was so fascinating to hear you cover a Conway Twitty song for your blind audition, Goodbye Time. Why was that song more significant to you to open up your career on The Voice?
Well, I think it's I've always had this saying is go big or go home, and that's probably the biggest song I know with just the vocal range and the power and I mean it's a top fuel dragster song. I mean it's a beast of a song. So I wanted to come out and full guns ablazing, show the coaches what I can do, and I think like I said, uh, all I wanted when I came out here was the blind audition, and I got surprised by a whole lot more. So I'm very blessed and very gracious.
And you picked Blake as your coach. Blake has a lot of experience and he's the king of country right now. Can you talk about working with him and what are your most powerful experiences with the man himself?
Working with Blake has been nothing but a dream. I mean, I've told everybody that, hey, when I came into the season, I just wanted Blake, but at the same time, John and Gwen were trying to convince me a little bit, but I went with Blake at the end of the day, and I'm glad I did because, man, we've become just such great friends because of all this, and he's such a down to earth guy. What you see is what you get, and it's been nothing but a dream to work with Blake, and he's a friend for life, and I can call him whenever I need him.
hmm it seems like you definitely haven't let the feeling sink in yet. When do you think that moment will be when you finally realize that you are the champion of The Voice season 22?
Probably when I come back here to LA to perform a year from now. That'll probably be when it hits. It's just I want to keep riding this thing out and just keep this train rolling, because I mean it's a great wave to be on, but you can't let it crash. So I'm here to release music soon and get on the road and start touring and just make a whole new fan base, including the people who watch me from the show.
Mm-hmm. And now, as you won The Voice, what would you say your identity as an artist is?
I'm a country artist. I sing country music, and I'm a storyteller. I'm a power singer, and I love to make people happy with my songs. So I want to sing pure country music in a new modern way, but in respect to the ways of old. So I'm just ready to see what that sounds like.
Absolutely. And wrapping up with two last questions here. What would you say your favorite collaborations or dream collaborations are after The Voice?
Man, I would say, working with Carrie Underwood would be pretty cool. Leatherwood Underwood, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe Chris Stapleton, you know, Cody Johnson, Morgan Miles. She's incredible too. Morgan Wallen would be cool too. So I mean, there's a whole slew of country artists I want to work with soon, and I'm super excited for what the future has to hold.
Yeah, but to me, I think you look like more of a George Strait or Tim McGraw type artist. And so my last question to you is, what's your number one advice for aspiring artists or future voice contestants?
Take the leap of faith. Whenever you feel like you can do something, do it, because you never know what can happen. And keep the dream up, and just have fun and do what you love to do. If music is what you love to do it for the rest of your life. So, and just keep your head up and have fun.
Absolutely. Well, we've reached the end, but I thank you for taking the time to talk with me today. Congratulations, Bryce, on becoming NBC The Voice
And
Season 22 champion. Truly look forward to seeing what you do next. And happy holidays and a very early Happy New Year to you and your family and extended loved ones. To the listeners who made it this far into the episode, thank you for sticking around. You can find me on Instagram and him on Instagram, Bryce, on Instagram, Bryce Leatherwood, on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and on YouTube. And you can also follow me on Instagram. Also find my show on all podcast streaming platforms. I've been your host, Jigme Kelsang. Thanks for tuning to this episode.
Thank you.